All right, we have an update for you right now on those two troopers that were shot, state troopers, this evening. We're now hearing that they were flown to Wellspan York Hospital, and the two are in critical and serious condition.
What we know is this all started around 6 o'clock tonight at the Dick's Sporting Goods when there was a report of a theft. And so the suspects fled the scene. They were on I-81. Troopers ended up finding the vehicle, chasing it, setting up spike strips, which stopped the vehicle on I-81 southbound at exit 3. And that's where the vehicle stopped on the roadway.
All right, so there's a couple of female suspects who apparently complied with the troopers, and then they exited the vehicle. They were put in custody, but the male suspect began shooting at troopers. And once again, this is according to the state police, hitting two of the troopers with those shots. That's when the troopers returned fire, fatally wounding that male shooter.
Yeah, we know PSP, Troop H Major Case Team, Franklin County District Attorney's Office. They're investigating this right now. This roadblock that you see on your screen is a little ways off from where this investigation is happening and where that car was initially stopped after the chase. That all started off of Lincoln Way in East Guilford Township.
Right, a little bit closer to Chambersburg at that point. They ended up pretty close to the Maryland line, down Route 11, also known as the Molly Pitcher Highway. But the information that just came in, you heard the play-by-play, but the most serious stuff to tell you, that the two troopers in critical and serious condition and in their return fire killed the initial shooter. All right, so we just found some new information on the breaking news. Two Pennsylvania state troopers in the hospital tonight after being shot. The suspect has been killed in the gunfire.
And you were looking at video from the scene earlier tonight, I-81 in Antrim Township. CBS 21's Yasmin Cowan has the latest on that new information that just dropped moments ago. Yasmin.
Candace, that's right. We just received this new information. PSP says this police chase happened along Molly Pitcher Highway. The crime scene is down past the barricades right behind me. You can see that the fire police are still on the scene here. But I want to break down what PSP says. According to what they told us, they say that two state troopers were responding to a retail theft in Chambersburg at the Dick's Sporting Goods off Lincoln Way. There were three suspects involved, a woman and two women and one man. Now, when they responded to this scene, the suspects fled. This is what PSP says. And as they were traveling down Interstate I-81, the troopers went to the vehicle, and when they approached the suspect's vehicle, that's when they fled. Now, during that, PSP did say that there was a shootout where they did kill one of the suspects. They say two of the female suspects did comply with them. We know that two of those officers were flown to Wellspan York, where they are in critical but stable condition. Now, this started around 6:11 p.m., but the shootout happened around 6:45 down this highway right here. We're told by PSP that they were responding to this incident in southern Franklin County. Now, they say they'll give us more information about this event as it comes available, but this all happened today. And as you can see, the scene is still very active. And just to give you a point of reference here, we are in Franklin County, but we're around 14 minutes away from the Hagerstown Airport, so we're not too far from the Maryland line. Back to you.
Let's get back to that breaking news to tell you about right now. Two state troopers remain in critical and serious condition, and the shooter initially who shot at police is now dead after that shootout tonight.
So a suspect after a retail theft at Dick's Sporting Goods in Chambersburg ended up fleeing. The suspects took off towards Interstate 81 in their car. That's when spy strips were deployed, ended up stopping the vehicle at I-81 southbound at exit 3. That's when the vehicle came to a stop. Okay,
at that point, they were trying to arrest these folks, and two female suspects got out. They were working with the troopers. The third person in the car, a man, shot at police, and they shot back. They injured both police officers, and they shot back and ended up killing that suspect. That's happening around 6 o'clock this evening.
And we know that both of those troopers who were hit were flown to Wellspan York Hospital. One's in critical condition, the other in serious condition tonight. That's the latest we know about how they're doing, so we'll keep you updated on that.
All right, we're coming back with one more check of your forecast next.